Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode from the Spirit server. And after taking a small break in a hardcore single player world in the desert, we are back on the server and we are ready to continue building this starter base, which hopefully will be finished soon. I was really hoping to finish this sooner, but yeah, the replay mode updating I think 4 days ago from when I recorded this really slightly messed up my plans, but that's fine because I had time to, prepare with what I'm gonna build. And this right here is it. This is all of the area we are going to build in this episode, hopefully. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but we'll definitely build a special building right here in this place. But before we can build there, we need to clean up the space for the building. So let's go into a super fast terraforming mode and let's just change the land so that we can start the building. So let's jump into the terraforming time lapse right now. And we are almost done. The terraforming is pretty much done for this area. As you can see, you should already know that these holes means there is going to be a custom tree, another one, because I apparently hate myself, because there's nothing I hate more than custom trees, but I already have 2 here, and I'm almost sure that there's more. I'm somewhere around here. So yeah, but the main thing now for me is to make this area complete, just to have all of this finally finished. That's the main goal of this whole thing. So let's now jump from super fast terraforming mode to super fast build mode. I'm definitely not copying this line from anyone else. Let's go. done. Our church of I have no idea is done, built, and things can be done here. I'm planning to make something here later, but right now we have this on our mind. I do, however, plan to do something interesting with the portal on the other end, meaning that will have to wait. Because before us doing that, I think it would be nice to add some more custom tree foliage, as I said. Right here, and also some up there behind the church. So let's jump into another time lapse because this video doesn't already have enough of them. Let's go. And just like that, we have successfully added multiple new trees, specifically 4 new trees to this area, nicely decorating. These trees do not look that great from up close, as I said, but they look pretty good from afar and nicely fill up the overall landscape around us. And that's, I think, that's the main reason that I'm building them. I just want them, you know, to kind of fit all of this in. If we go a bit further, and I haven't actually looked myself from this angle I did before, we should see, yeah, we should see how it nicely blends in together with the rest of the village. And this is marking almost the finish for our village, but don't worry, this is just the starter base for the season. Yes, I know the starter base took me 3 months to complete, but you know, if you want greatness, you need to sacrifice time. But before we, you know, end this episode, let's show this. This was made as a place for a cleric villager. That's why the brewing stand is here. Right now, the villager can escape because there's no, there's no carpet in front of this, so that that would prevent them from escaping, but I'm planning to fix that later. But right now, an accident happened. You know, I didn't really protect the villagers there well. A baby zombie could easily get in there and kill them. The problem was, of course, I was preventing that from happening by sleeping and not allowing darkness to cover this land. The thing is, other people are not so cautious of other people's things on the server. Meaning, except one, all of the villagers are dead, and the one that's not dead is converted and is currently a zombie villager. There are, luckily for me, 2 other villagers in that village which I've stored in a different place, meaning I still have a source of villagers. It just will have to, you know, all of these villagers to all of these houses will have to wait. However, this portal right here, I'm planning to, you know, build today, but I want to build something nice on the outside. As I said before, I want to build the trees, and also this is planned to be the main light source of this area instead of the torch, which right now also these windows I'm planning to put something in there, so be sure to, you know, be excited for that. That will happen next episode, because I'm running out of time for this one. But before, let's relight the portal. As I said, let's take a look at the portal that well, not the portal, but let's look where our future nether portal will be. Because this nether portal, because I planned for this nether portal like for a long time, and luckily for me, I just need to pull up this certain thing here. We can easily navigate to where specifically my nether portal will be, and that's right here, located a bit far from spawn, but also a bit far from this nether portal, being kind of right in the middle. This is the spot where my new nether portal will go. So let's not really wait for more stuff, and let's not waste any more time, and let's build this portal. Let's go. And it's done. We've successfully finished this nether portal. It looks glorious. I know, it is also pretty cool, pretty awesome. And it does stand out. I hope that when I did this, other people will also try, you know, bring some pizzazz into their nether portals. But let's stop just talking. Let's start the portal. Let's light it up. Like this. And then go back to spawn and light our nether portal that's located in our church, because what better place to put a portal to hell than a church? Exactly, I couldn't think of a better place myself. And it's lit. We can now take away this torch, and all of this should be now lit up. So let's test our nether portal. And it works like a charm. I'm so happy about this. Genuinely, designing this nether portal was one of the most fun things I've ever did. Just trying to put like a small, basically do a miniature version of my base as one build for a nether portal was extremely it just fits so well. I love it. Genuinely, probably the favorite build I've ever done, to be honest. This is... oh, I'm so happy about it. But that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna build this area right here. Yeah, a path will be lead here, and there will be a whole area right here. And not only that, we'll also get a proper wall dividing the perimeter of this base from the outside, so that it does look finished, and also every time you're basically in the base, you don't see outside, you don't see some distractions. Except the spawn, but I cannot really do anything about that. But I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.